least the seeds are there, as they have rarely been since Poe got lost in the snow, Melville sank from view shipwrecked on land, or Nathaniel Hawthorne invented a mechanical butterfly to be promptly destroyed. For remember, those American writers of the 19th century were one and all idea folks. Slapped their backs, and they spat cosmic seeds. The years between 1830 and 1900 were brimful of metaphor, chock-full of nuts, fruits, and if not sublime holy ghosts, at least headless horsemen ruining your midnight sleep, but delighting your tranquil noons. Charles Beaumont, if not equal, is at least heir to these, even as most of us in the science fantasy field have felt ourselves to be their lost sons. You can, in sum, remember Beaumont's ideas long after the stories slide away into yesterday. Compare this with trying to tell the ideas of Hemingway, Faulkner, or Steinbeck. In Faulkner's case, the metaphor, while present, is lost in place, time, and character, if not completely sunk in an endless timber cut of words. You cannot remember or describe Steinbeck's Grapes of Wrath or his Long Valley in terms of metaphor. What you warmly recall is well-rendered scene, blooded people. The Jodes may well be, and are indeed, symbols for us on our way somewhere, towards a future, every dawn, settling at dusk to dream it better than it happened 3 hours ago. But we rarely deep think Steinbeck. We deep feel him, and arrive at our thoughts later. So it is with Hemingway and the mob of imitators who have flooded his wake since 1929. His metaphors are obvious, but the bullfight is too easily symbolic, as is the running of the Pamplona bulls or the shooting of the white hunter in Lost Africa. Again, we remember places, people, but none of Hemingway's characters go anywhere, even though they move. They do little to change time, or the architecture of anyone's future, even their own. They stand still while traveling and die dumb, not knowing where they've been or how it all happened. Paco, who gets a kitchen knife in his belly in Hemingway's masterful The Capital of the World, represents them all. He sees his blood on the floor and wonders how it got there. Why him? Jules Verne's characters, more primitive of course, nevertheless deliver idea talk. They live metaphor more grandly and uniquely. It is boy chat, yes, but Verne's metaphors span the globe and land us on the moon. Listen to Verne. He really moves your mind, heart, soul, body, and blood. Listen to Papa, and you fire your gun at a sky where you think there are birds, but none exist. Verne's characters make things happen. If their blood falls on the ship's planking or the rocket's hull, they know the reason why and are not afraid to say it. Nemo is out to sink the world's armadas, and thus sink war. He is the metaphor of peace, dreadfully personified. Beaumont, it follows, is closer kin to Verne and Hawthorne than he is to Hemingway or most of the writers who have come up through the 40s, 50s, and 60s to our time. Am I claiming that Charles Beaumont is the equal of or superior to those giants? No, I only say that while those large talents strode deeply, Beaumont gives better companionship. He's more fun, because he is the neglected thing in our present society, the idea writer. Now consider this. America is the idea culture of all time. Our fancies have fulfilled an industrial revolution, split the atom, delivered us to the moon, and promised us incredible futures stored and delivered forth by computers. Yet, how ironic it is to prowl your local bookstore only to find the average novel hip-deep in dishwater and dull as soapsuds. Among 100 bestsellers, hardly one with a ghost of a fancy or half the spirit of a notion. Ideas stillborn everywhere. Here is where Beaumont, and many another science fiction writer today, takes over, even if at a minor level. Offer his stories to school kids, then watch them toss his notions at play. His metaphors are fresh, vivid, irresistible. And Hemingway's